House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has officially denied Democratic Representatives Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell seats on the House Intelligence Committee, citing a new standard from Democrats for why he would strip them of their committee assignments. McCarthy wrote in a letter to House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries that he cannot put partisan loyalty ahead of national security, and that the misuse of the panel during the 116th and 117th Congresses has severely undermined its primary national security and oversight missions. Swalwell has called the move political vengeance. Then the Americans have to come up with their decision, said Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. After weeks of hesitation, Germany has allowed other countries to send Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine, and the US is expected to announce plans to send at least 30 M1 Abrams tanks. The tanks are seen as a potential game changer for Ukraine in their conflict with Russia, but the Kremlin has dismissed them as a failed plan. The US and Germany have taken some time to come to this decision due to concerns that the tanks could escalate the conflict and make NATO a direct party to the war. It is unclear when the tanks will reach the battlefront. In 2020, a rare autoinflammatory syndrome called VEXAS was discovered by David Beck and his colleagues. It was recently depicted in an episode of the medical drama Chicago Med, which featured a patient with shortness of breath, erratic fever, and swollen, itchy ears. The patient's condition rapidly deteriorated, and it was initially misdiagnosed as pneumonia and a bacterial infection. Genetic sequencing eventually found a mutation confirming the diagnosis, and the patient was treated. The episode accurately depicted the clinical manifestations of VEXAS, and more recent research has expanded the case definition to include milder cases. Despite this, VEXAS is still linked to 10 fatalities from the 25 cases studied by the researchers. A 4.2 magnitude earthquake followed by a strong aftershock rocked Southern California early Wednesday morning. The quake was centered 16 kilometers south of Malibu Beach and due west of Los Angeles, and was followed by increasingly weaker aftershocks. The Los Angeles Fire Department conducted a survey of the area and no damage or injuries were reported. No tsunami warning was issued, and hundreds of earthquakes are recorded in California each year, though most are minor. The strongest quake ever recorded in California was a 7.9 magnitude near Fort Tejon in 1857. Inflation has been cooling recently, but most Americans have not seen prices for common items like coffee and groceries go down. This is due to supplier contracts, and the prices of some goods have actually doubled. Economists are predicting whether or not the US will enter a recession this year, and consumers are being more picky with their spending. This is due to a surge in demand and limited supply during the early days of the COVID pandemic when factories and ports shuttered. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more news summaries.